Hi, I'm Andrew Wasson. Thanks for tuning in to my weekly guitar blog. It is May 6th, 2012, and this time around we're going to go all the way across the ocean to Ireland, where Jarlath wrote in, and he says, there's a two-note shape called a sixth chord that sounds kind of like country, but rock players like Slash do it in their filler licks. My question is, how should I think of using these small chords in my solos when I know the key I'm in? By the way, I usually know what keys I'm playing in, but not how to play these things. From Jarlath in Ireland. Well, thanks for writing in, Jarlath. You know, these small chords you're asking me about are normally called double stops. And in particular, we often see these ones used as either sixth or as their inverted interval of a third, depending on how the musician decides to actually apply them. I have a few examples I'd like to go through for you, and in showing them, I'll be including the concept of how you can easily apply them to work in whatever key you might be wanting to use them in for performing a guitar solo. The examples that I'll be showing for thirds and sixes will be in the key of C major. So hopefully you know a C major chord, just basic open position C off the 5th string root. Now, first of all, let's start off with third intervals. What we're going to do is from that C major chord, using it as a template, we're going to focus upon 2nd string and 1st string. For the first shape that is going to establish the beginning of the harmony, we're going to use 1st fret C note on 2nd string and open 1st guitar string. Then from there we're going to go on the same 2 strings to the 3rd fret and 1st, then up to 5th fret and 3rd fret, and then up to 6th and 5th, 8th and 7th, 10th and 8th, 12th and 10th, and then 13th and 12th. So we wind up with this thirds harmony. Learn it forwards and backwards and really get to know it. Now, what we're going to do to generate the 6th from that is we're just going to invert it. We're going to take the high E note that we were using on the 1st guitar string open, and we're going to flip it down over to the 4th guitar string at the 2nd fret. And we're going to still use all the same notes that we were using upon the 2nd string. So we get a series of new shapes that work between 4th string to 2nd string. The first one is right inside, just like that third shape was, is right inside the C major chord, but this time going from 4th string over to the 2nd string. Now the shapes are going to progress, harmonized, going along those same 2 strings, moving from 2nd fret to 1st fret, now to vertically aligned 3rd frets, up to vertically aligned 5th frets, and then we have frets 7 and 6, so the shape changes slightly, up to 9 and 8, and then 10 and 10, vertically aligned once again, 12 and 12, and then finally wrapping up on 14 and 13, up 1 octave from where we began. Okay, now we have our whole guitar neck all plotted out for both third intervals as well as 6th intervals. Now before I wrap up though, one thing I'd like to do is I'd like to go into creating a quick guitar lick over a set of chord changes. Now chord changes I've got here are pretty straightforward. It's just a C chord to an F, then a G, back to C. And the guitar lick goes like this. Now keep in mind that the notes for 6th intervals or third intervals simply invert. And once you've established the pattern for one shape on the neck, the other shape is pretty quick to learn. Use some guitar neck diagram paper to get your first few keys established, but I'll tell you, once you can see these patterns and practice them in a few keys, you'll be applying them fairly quickly before you know it. And as always, be sure to practice this idea across other string sets, as well as in both major and minor keys, so you can become fluent in their use for both of the common musical tonalities. Anyway, once again, that's about all the time I have for today. As always, I hope these explanations help you. Thanks for watching. Have yourself a great week, and I'll catch up with you next time. Bye for now.